What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is John Paul Investing. So today I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to buy Bitcoin and transfer it into cold storage. There are a few things that you do need in order to open an account with a brokerage, and there are a few things that you will need to safely secure your Bitcoin. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up your web browser and type in coinbase.com. The next thing you're going to do is click on Get Started. Once you click on Get Started, you will see a page like this. And it is very simple. You just put in your information, and once you fill this out, then you click Create Account. So let me do this real quick. So once you fill it out, you will hit Create Account. So you will likely see a screen like this where it says you get $5 in free Bitcoin after your photo ID is verified. $5 in Bitcoin will be added to your portfolio within a day. It is a limited time offer. So if you are interested in buying Bitcoin, this could be nice. So I would highly recommend you guys do this sooner than later. So now you will need to verify your email. So all you need to do is go to the email that you created for your account and verify that email address. It will look something like this. You will click the blue button that says Verify Email Address. The next step is to add your phone number, and this is a security measure for your account. This is another way that you will protect your account in the event that you need to move Bitcoin around. It will ask you for your phone number and other ways to verify your information. So all you got to do is put your phone number. Once you put in your phone number, it's going to send you a text message, and you'll have to verify the number that gets sent to your phone. So put that number that you get in text message right here in the box. And then once you do that, hit the submit button. The next thing Coinbase will need from you is to verify who you are to make sure you are who you say you are. You will have to answer pretty much all of these questions here. You'll put the last four of your social, you'll put your employment, your source of funds, what you're going to use it for, and etc. So once you have your account created and you can access your home page on Coinbase, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to the top right hand corner of the screen and find your name. Once you find your name, you're going to want to click on it. This is where you'll find your settings. So all you have to do is click on your name, and then you will get a drop down that looks something like this. You will click on settings. Once you click on settings, you'll get sent to the settings page where you will see everything where you can modify your account. Things like preferences, profile, financial services, etc. The first thing we're going to click on is security, because the first thing we want to do is to make sure that your account on Coinbase is absolutely as safe as possible. The next thing you're going to want to do is to go on your phone and download the Google Authenticator app. What the Google Authenticator app does is it constantly generates new numbers. Whenever you do log into your Coinbase account or send any Bitcoin around, it's going to ask you to log into your Google Authenticator app on your phone and to use those numbers to verify that you are the person who is controlling the account. So once you have the Google Authenticator app, you'll scroll down into your security and you'll see an option for the Google Authenticator app. I already have it current on my account, so it doesn't show the same that it might show for you, but it'll look something like this. And if it says anything along the lines of Google Authenticator or Authenticator app, that's the one you're going to want to click, and it'll walk you through the process to link it to the app on your phone. So once you've successfully set up the Google Authenticator app and your account is safe, the next thing you're going to want to do is to go up back into your settings and click on payment methods. This is where you're going to add your bank account to be able to buy Bitcoin. Once you click on payment methods, you'll see on the right side an add a payment method button. This is the button that you're going to click in order to add your bank account. Now you have other options to add sources of funding in order to buy Bitcoin, but I recommend that you use a bank account because it is the most direct way to buy Bitcoin. You'll have less headaches that way. There's not as high of fees, and it's the best way to purchase large amounts of Bitcoin. You will likely get a small deposit in your bank account in order to verify your bank account. So once you add your bank account into Coinbase, you might get a couple small deposits into your bank account. Don't worry, guys, Coinbase is safe, so whatever methods it's asking you to verify your account, go ahead and do it. Just make sure at the top of your screen that the website says coinbase.com. So once you have finally set up your security measures and your payment methods on Coinbase, the next thing you're going to want to do is go back to the home page and buy your Bitcoin. Now there's two places that you can click on the home page in order to buy Bitcoin, and you can either click on the view assets down here on the watch list, or if you don't have a watch list already, which you might not if you just made your account, you're going to want to go to the top right and click on buy sell. If you click on view assets on the bottom left, you'll see a screen that looks something like this, and it's pretty much just showing you Bitcoin and the price. and on the right side is where you're going to put your dollar figure in order to, purchase whatever amount of Bitcoin you want to purchase. Now, if you were to click on buy sell up at the top, you would get sent to a screen that looks like this, which is pretty much identical. So let's say you want to buy $100 in Bitcoin. So once you put the $100, you will press buy Bitcoin in $100, and you will get sent to a page that looks like this. So at the time that I made this video, $29,352 is the price per Bitcoin, and $100 gets you 0.00330,503 Bitcoin, or 330,000 Satoshis. So Coinbase does take a Coinbase fee because they are brokers, so they are securing a small fee in order to facilitate you purchasing Bitcoin. So this is something that you will have to expect if you are buying off of a brokerage. So don't be surprised there. This is a normal thing. I have paid the fees as well. It does not faze me. I just want Bitcoin. You're going to want to go to ledger.com, and this is the website where you'll be able to buy your hardware wallet. And the difference between a hardware wallet and a exchange is the fact that when you have a hardware wallet, you are taking the Bitcoin off of the network, and you are storing it in a cold place where there is no internet connection, no power. Essentially, it will lie in the wallet dormant forever as long as you don't touch it. I personally recommend the Ledger Nano S if you are interested in only purchasing Bitcoin, because it only has enough memory to hold maybe 1 or 2, maybe even 3 cryptocurrencies. But if Bitcoin's the only one that you're interested in, I highly recommend you get the Ledger Nano S. I'll have a link in the description that you can use in order to buy your Ledger Nano S. This is an affiliate link, so when you do use this link, you are helping me and the channel out. So once you've purchased your hardware wallet, the next thing you're going to want to do is to download the software to access it. So all you have to do is go up to the downloads area on Ledger and click downloads. Once you click downloads, you will be presented with another download button, and you will press it one more time until you get onto this page. This is where you'll download the version of your choice, so it's either going to be on desktop or on mobile. I personally have never used the mobile version. I think using the desktop version is the safer method. At least if you're not downloading a bunch of sketchy things on your computer, you want to make sure that if you are going to use the desktop version, that your computer is clean. So having good antivirus is also a plus. So you're going to want to hit download Ledger Live app, and based on your operating system, you will click that one respectively. So I use Windows, so I'm going to click Windows. I already have this, so I'm going to cancel it. So once your download is finished, all you'll have to do is click on the installer, and it will install Ledger Live onto your desktop, and it'll walk you through setting up your Ledger Nano S. When you do get your Ledger in the mail, it should come with a micro USB. So that's what you're going to use to hook it up to your computer and to connect it with the Ledger Live software that you just downloaded. There's other tutorials on YouTube for Ledger Live, so if you need a more detailed tutorial for Ledger Live, I recommend you guys check out another video. But just for confidentiality, I am not going to be sharing this on this video. I hope you guys understand. But once you have everything set up, you will be able to set up a Bitcoin wallet for yourself, and this is the place that you're going to be sending your Bitcoin to. Now, I want you guys to be aware that when you are setting up your wallet, you will be given a seed or a phrase that you have to remember in order to access your wallet in the event that you lose your hardware wallet. I cannot emphasize enough how much you need to remember this seed or this phrase. So what I did personally is with my phrase, I made a little like a poem in my head where it really doesn't make sense. But if you remember the poem, it's a really good way to remember your seed to get into your Bitcoin in the event that you lose your hardware wallet. It really doesn't matter, because in the event that I do lose it, well, I have the phrase right here and I can remember it and pull up my Bitcoin wherever I want in the world. That is the beauty of cryptocurrency, by the way. This 24-word phrase or seed key, whatever you want to call it, this is the most important thing with storing your Bitcoin. This is the equivalent of your vault. You do not want anyone getting anywhere close to this phrase unless they're family that you're trying to give your Bitcoin to, or someone else. Whoever owns this phrase or whoever knows this phrase owns the Bitcoin underlying it. So it is very important that you keep this out of the hands or minds of people that you do not want owning it. So if you're the only one who wants to own the Bitcoin, you're the only one who should know the phrase. This phrase should also not be typed anywhere on the internet for any reason at all. This phrase should be written on paper, and you should put it in a very, very safe place. So just imagine that this phrase is directly proportional in value to the amount of Bitcoin that you have. So if this phrase has 100 Bitcoin underneath it, then you can imagine that anyone who knows this phrase has 100 Bitcoin. So once you've created your wallet in your Live Ledger account and you have an address that you can send your Bitcoin to, the next thing you're going to want to do is to go into your Coinbase account and click on send and receive at the top of the screen. When you click on send and receive, you will get a pop-up window that looks like this, and this is where you're going to put the amount of Bitcoin that you want to send to the specified address. In the box labeled to, this is where you're going to put the address that you're going to send the Bitcoin to. You have to absolutely make sure that when you're sending to this address that you are sending Bitcoin and that the wallet that is receiving it is a Bitcoin wallet. Because if you were to send this to, let's say, any other cryptocurrency, you potentially risk losing your Bitcoin in its entirety forever. So I recommend for any amount of Bitcoin, it doesn't matter if it's $1 or $10,000, you want to make sure that whatever you put in the to box matches the wallet address that you are using to receive the Bitcoin. Even one letter or one number off could send it to an entirely different wallet address, and you do not want this to happen. Now, this is not my live ledger, but I am going to use it as an example. So once you have sent the Bitcoin off of Coinbase, it will be maybe a couple minutes where you have to wait before it shows up in the live ledger app. So don't be scared. It will show up if you typed in the address right, and you'll see it at the bottom under received funds or last operations today. So it'll show up in the bottom area. So down here, we'll see received funds, Bitcoin, 3.39 Bitcoin. It'll look something like that, but it'll say whatever amount of Bitcoin that you sent to the address. And once the Bitcoin is here, it is here to stay forever. As long as you do not touch it, it will be in this account with the seed that you have matched to it. It will rest here forever as long as you please. So if you wish to hodl your Bitcoin for 10 years from now, down the road, this Bitcoin will still be there. So this is the point where you get to decide how you want to store your Bitcoin. There's ways to split your Bitcoin in different accounts within your wallet as well, if that's something that you're interested in. You can also find other tutorials on YouTube how to do that. I will not be talking about that here. So once all the confirmations have gone through in the transaction for Bitcoin, once it is in your wallet, it is there forever. Nothing can reverse the transaction. So once it is there, it is yours to keep, and it'll stay there as long as you please. As long as you don't send it to anyone, or maybe someone has access to your keys, it will be there forever. So I hope this video cleared up how exactly to purchase your Bitcoin, how to send it to your own personal hardware wallet, and how to store it away forever, and the importance of protecting your seed phrase or the 24-word key in order to secure your access into your Bitcoin at any point in time. So if you did learn something from this video and how to buy Bitcoin, I really hope I answered all of your questions, because I got a lot of questions asking me, how do I buy Bitcoin? So if you like this video, guys, please go ahead and hit that like button. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell notification to get notified when I make videos just like this one. And don't forget to leave a comment as well, because it really helps the channel a lot, and the YouTube algorithm likes comments. So go ahead and leave a comment. It really helps out. But that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.